I love my phones and I love my tablets, but what about a phone that fits in a tablet? It is the ASUS Padfone 2. I'm Aaron Baker from PhoneDog.com, and together we're going to unbox this phone tablet hybrid. So you got a phone and you got a tablet, but very rarely do you see a phone that plugs into a tablet. That is the case here with the ASUS Padfone 2, and it's been out since December, but you know what? We wanted to do an unboxing, so I thought we're going to do an unboxing of this tablet phone. The phone pad was announced at Mobile World Congress. This is the before the phone pad. It's almost like one of those, what do you call it, VH1 behind the scenes kind of things. It's like before the phone pad was the Padfone 2. But this thing is still available. You can get it from Negri Electronics for about $800. So it's pricey, but you get a tablet and a phone all in one. Before we get too far into it, special thanks to our partners at Best Buy Mobile for giving us devices like the Padfone 2, or at least similar to the Padfone 2, for using our One Paw Bandit giveaway game. When you go into Best Buy Mobile, you'll walk out working. You'll get your email, your web, your contacts, all that good stuff set up. So when you walk out the door, you're good to go. And again, special thanks to Negri Electronics for having these in stock. Always love those guys. They're at negrielectronics.com. So we'll get the plastic off of both of these. Just to give you a rundown of the specs on the device itself, you're dealing with a 1.5 gigahertz quad-core processor here. You got a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera, 13 megapixel rear-facing camera with 1080p HD recording capabilities, as you can see right here. Bam. Ready to go. ASUS Padfone right there. Padfone 2. Nice little design. And there is that little beauty. And then, of course, Padfone 2 right here. All the goodies out of the box. You get an ASUS AC adapter module, a USB cable, and then some earbuds as well, which actually look like pretty decent earbuds right there. And then, of course, some earbud tips to plug in if your ears are too big or too small for the ones that come with it out of the box. Padfone 2 here looks like a SIM card removal tool. We'll take a look at that stuff. Instructions, nobody reads those. We don't read instructions. We're too cool for that. Then you got the tablet down here. And to continue along on the specs, Android 4.0 out of the box here. And then you've got a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Obviously, use my unboxing knife here to undo this and get all this plastic off for you. Bam, 2,140 milliamp hour battery in the Padfone 2, and then of course the station as well. So this is actually not a standalone tablet, it's a station, but it's utilized as a tablet. There might be another sticker on this. Nope, I'm just terrible at unboxing stuff. This is the best part, right? All the unboxing of the countless little products. I'm not going to spend too much time on the actual tablet until the full review, because here is the tablet portion, and that's where the phone plugs in. Go ahead and get all the plastic off this. Shazam! And in it goes, as you can see there, with a Chinese sticker that I can't read. And it goes in just like that. So a little bit of a difference from the original Padfone in the overall look and feel. It fits in differently. Micro USB charging port at the bottom. And then you've got, like I said, your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack up top, along with your micro SIM card slot. So all of that right there. Volume rocker, power button over on the tablet portion. And then that's it over on this front-facing camera as well, since obviously you lose that when you put it down in the actual tablet itself and then put it in the back. So again, 13 megapixel camera here, 2,140 milliamp hour battery, and you can see all that on the back of the box as well. LTE capabilities in markets that support it, HSPA+, Bluetooth 4.0, Super IPS HD display, which is really nice because again, we're really focusing on these HD displays. 1280 by 800 pixels on the tablet, which is nice. The Padfone station, I should say, and there's a 5,000 milliamp hour battery in this as well, it looks like. So that's a nice little touch right there. So we're going to power this up, and you can see right there, whoo, Chinese. Let's see, let's get that over into, or I think it's Chinese, I could be wrong. English, US. There we go, a little bit easier. Next step, yeah, we'll go ahead and do next step, and then we'll just skip that. We'll go through auto sync. So obviously an ASUS custom user interface here, and we'll see what comes down in this box really quickly before we get into the phone, the goodies, the meat. I feel something, but maybe I want to tear it up. Nope, just kidding, just cardboard. Gosh, I've been unboxing so long. It's just cardboard. Usually I can tell by the weight when there's stuff in it. Losing my touch, man. Next step, and then you can see capacitive buttons down here, back, home, and recent applications. Go ahead and go through next steps and finish this up just so we can take a look at the device itself. So obviously some ASUS customizations here, along with the drag down notification menu. You can see, again, Chinese, Japanese, whatever the case may be, but you've got some shortcuts up here to settings, which I can see right there, and then of course recent applications right here, which I can remove pretty quickly, and of course the typical stuff you would expect out of an Android device, kind of a stock launcher there. But then you got pad only, and I can see no pad-only applications right now, but I've got my apps here. Hammy Music, Hammy Book. Go so far as to say that's good meat. Ham. That was terrible. Anyway, a bunch of different stuff that I can't read. And then, of course, app backup, app locker, a bunch of different goodies here, but still a relatively fast device all around thanks to that quad-core processor. Again, looks good also. Got your power button over here on this side, volume rocker as well. So power button's in kind of a similar place as what you would expect from a Samsung device. And it's got a curved look and feel here. It starts out thicker in the back and kind of curves down to where it's pointy at the bottom, and you've got a micro USB charging port for those times where the device is by itself. So 5 home screens here. Let's see if you can add additional home screens. Looks like you can. To 7 home screens right here, and we'll move that one and make that one the home screen. So typical looking caller area, it looks like slightly different with some blue color hues here, call logs, contacts, and favorites, and then of course you got your browser right here. So it's loading up as you can see, and then it's upgradable to Android 4.1.1, and actually I take that back, it may be upgraded already. I can't honestly tell with the settings. Let's see, about Padfone. Yep, 4.1. So it already has Jelly Bean pre-installed. I take that back on the ice cream sandwich. Jelly Bean is already here and ready to go out of the box. Wanted to double check on that because it's kind of hard to tell with their custom user interface running atop of this device. But otherwise, you see it with widgets. Kind of a stock look and feel, but again, some ASUS widgets, ASUS email, task manager, weather, and then of course bookmarks, all the typical Android stuff that you'd be used to on a normal Android device. But really cool here. Love the fact that this plugs right down into the tablet. And then it starts right up, expand your world. Nah, I don't want to expand my world. I just want to go into the tablet itself. And here it is in all its glory. Bam, right on the screen, as you can see, in full tablet glory with a phone in the back and powered by something that's in a different language that I can't quite understand. We'll put this to the test, don't worry, on PhoneDog.com. Keep it locked on the site for continuing coverage. I'm going to get this all deciphered into English and get it set up and ready to go, and then we'll talk about it some more. Hit me up on Twitter in the meantime, PhoneDog_Aaron. Facebook, Facebook.com/Hi Aaron Baker. Google Plus as well, gplus.to/PhoneDog. Thanks for watching. Much more coverage to come on the ASUS Padfone 2 on PhoneDog.com, both the tablet portion and the phone portion, since they kind of go hand in hand. I'll see you next time.